We are live on YouTube tonight.
Do you hear that?
We are live at Vermilion Vitez.
You guys hear that? You guys hear that? You guys hear that? Welcome!
To Vermilion Vitez.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. It is an amazing day. God bless everyone. I want to start out with a disclaimer. Here at Vermilion Vitez, we are not here giving legal or financial advice. Please seek your own CPA or attorney. All the contents here are for educational purposes only. So, yesterday I said I was going to tell a story.
Wait, hold
And
on. I'm
okay, go ahead.
Vinny, and this is Ray. We didn't tell them our
Oh,
names.
oh yeah, that's right. You know what? I was going straight into it, ladies and gentlemen. Got too excited there.
They're probably
I
like,
am
who the heck
Ray.
are these people?
My name is Ray Marquez. This is Vinny Paschoalini. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome,
Yesterday,
guys.
yesterday, we had left off with a good Bible verse. We left off in an amazing Bible verse. And it goes a little something like this: a good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children.
Children.
A good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. Proverbs 13:22.
Now, how
Right?
will you do that?
So I want you to look at this, right? A real estate developer was known for flipping properties, right? He was known for flipping properties. He was doing it like this. This real estate developer was known for this real estate developer was known for flipping these properties for fast and maximum profit,
Ooh,
right?
story
Later
time.
in life, later in life, right? Later in life, right? So I want you guys to just walk with me, right? This real estate developer was known for flipping properties fast for maximum profit. He was doing great, right? Later in life, he realized none of it would last. What a breakthrough when you know something's not going to last. He shifted to building affordable housing, monitoring younger buildings, right? He shifted his perspective. He moved. He was like, "Let me work on affordable housing, monitoring younger buildings and creating community spaces." He made less money per deal, but gained far greater fulfillment.
He was seeking the kingdom of God and his righteousness. That's what he was thinking.
Years later, his name is remembered not for wealth, but for impact. I want to tell you this story one more time, right? We got a developer, this brand new developer. He's making so much money and everything's going great for maximum profit. He wasn't leaving a single penny on the table. And later, now he's like, "Hey, I don't think this is gonna last. I don't feel too good."
And what happened, Ray? What happened to him?
He shifted to building affordable housing, monitoring younger buildings, right?
So he was
He
trying to give back to his community.
he went back and gave back to his community and creating community spaces. right? He was like, I'm gonna give
Smart.
back to you, the people, you, the younger builders, right? He made less deal per deal, but he felt the fulfillment. Years later, people remembering his
Hmm.
name. Hey, who's that guy over there? Who's that guy right there? Who is he? Who's this guy right here? Who's John Smith? This guy John Smith. This guy John Smith did so much for the community.
That is a good thing. You see, because a lot of people forget. A lot of people will grow, would make themselves, super wealthy and rich, but they won't contribute to the community. That's what's that word that starts with a G? Gree?
D.
Why? See, look at the story of this gentleman who he basically built a legacy for his community to remember him by. That is a beautiful story right there, right?
He shifted to building affordable housing. He went to mentoring younger builders.
And that's when you least expect, like you said, he was going through struggle. Like he's just
Let's
doing
go.
all of this for the community, and all of a
I
sudden,
want I
up.
want this to set in. I want this to set in, right? This is a young developer. This could be anybody. This could be anybody in my city, Vinny city, right?
True.
This could be someone in your city. This guy's flipping properties for maximum profit. And then later in life, he realized none of it would last. He's like, I don't think any of this would last. He's like, something's not right here. He shifted. He had no reason to shift, but he
No,
shifted to affordable housing and then mentoring younger builders and creating a community.
that's beautiful right there. That's a dream of mine. Building for a community and and being a coach to other people. That's beautiful.
He
That's
did it for
beautiful.
the impact, for the impact.
That's
And
everything.
that's the Bible verse. A good man leaves an inheritance to his
Children.
children's children.
Now, we're all children of God, and he left a big present for his community. Man, you got to get this guy's number because I want to call him and congratulate him on the amazing thing that he did. Honest. Like, that, it's really hard nowadays to see somebody focusing on the community, which you should give something back. There's a lot of people that go there and give their time away for a good cause, but what this guy did, what this young builder did, just the mentoring itself, developing the young minds so they could grow. That's beautiful, Ray. Thank you for sharing, Ray.
We just want to let you know that for some people, it's not all about money.
No?
For some people, it's about the impact and the legacy that they're going to leave behind. It's about that fulfillment.
Now, Ray, why are we doing this?
Well,
Like, aren't we also in a certain way trying to contribute to them, trying to give them a piece of knowledge, a piece of information, a piece of motivation that fits in their life so they could, grow?
here at Vermilion Vitez, we had the inspiration and motivation to make a commitment, to make this commitment to the community, right? We made this commitment to our community and the people that we are going to impact. And one out of many ways we look to doing this, right? If you go into the vermilionvitez.com, you will see abundance of resources. There's some things for everyone. There is something there for everyone. And what I mean by that is, okay, What if you want to learn this information yourself? You can go to vermilionvitez.com right now and go look into our vault. And I promise you, this is the same vault Benny and I started out with. It will be too much of your, it will take years of your time to get through this vault. We haven't even gotten through it ourselves.
I got to go back to some of those books because those are just beautiful knowledge. I like the principles. Those principles are those are amazing. God's law. Ooh. And some books that we dare not to touch. We dare not to touch at all.
Look, some of this information is just for the person that's looking for it. That's it.
True, true,
That's
true.
it. Depending on what you need, we are here.
We are here. Ever million
Here on
Vitez.
these channels, the reason why we have no need of speaking about our products, right? We are here to motivate and inspire. That's what this channel is built for. It is to motivate and give you a different perspective.
Well, the prospectus. Oh, the prospectus.
I know. I want to get it done too. I want to get it done too. I want to get it done
Oh,
too. If
guys.
I were you, if you heard it, I would want to get it done too. I would
Oh,
want to get it done too.
Google it. Google it. But anyway, the perspective that Ray has input it is very important, right? These stories have a tremendous impact on the community and other people's lives, and it's great for us to learn from them, right? Let's see if I could reiterate a story into also a perspective that's going to be beneficial to the community, right? Which could empower you. Maybe you're struggling through that situation. So think about this, right? The business owner who builds his house on the sand, right? So the business owner who builds his house on the sand, okay? If this businessman had two companies, okay? One was built extremely fast. He was chasing after every single trend you could think about. He was going after crypto and stocks and bonds, and he was going over there and trying to sell drop shipping. And then next, he was moving on to the next venture and to the next. So he was never fixed in one particular topic, right? They were always bragging about fast money, but it all crumbled down because as fast as he was going to venture through this, through that, guess what? Nothing was established on a solid foundation. Okay. It seemed that everything collapsed in a year. So, with that collapse, this businessman who tried to build his business empire without a solid foundation. Now, a solid foundation could be a trust, a solid foundation could be a motivation, a solid foundation could be something that is built upon, just like your home is built on a solid foundation. It takes
On a
years. You're not,
solid foundation.
right? You're not just going to build it out of a little twig house. Wind blows, falls down, boom. Now what, right? What are you going to do? So, hold on. With that being said, fast is good, but then quality is even better, right? Now, this other businessman took his time to develop his product, right? Let's say you're a businessman that's going to trading. We had a big guest on this catwalk the other day, and he was mentioning how important it is for you to focus on reading the charts and understanding every single detail about market structure. Now, in any business, it's like that. First, you have to understand what business you're going into. You have to structure your process. Maybe you're going to open an LLC, right? Maybe you're going to be a motivational speaker or a video content creator. What do you have to do first? So that was what the second entrepreneur did. He was reading. He was going after how can I make this business grow without actually launching the business first because he wanted to do in one shot only, right? His wealth was built on a stand that didn't fall at all throughout any storm that hits him because he had the knowledge and the capability and the structuring necessary to maintain the company afloat. Now, there's a big thing. If you search on Google, it says that most businesses fail in less than 2 years. That's because they'll just say, "Hey, I have a business idea. Let's do this." They don't think about the idea. Let it marinate. Do research. Do feasibility studies. That's what you have to go to.
Where's your commitment?
Where's the commitment?
Are you just
So,
gonna have your idea with no plan?
true.
Are you
I
just gonna build your house off rocks?
not at all. And built your house under rock. So I'm gonna take a moment here because I want to. If I'm going to say something empowerment, that's a word that has been written for hundreds of years. I want to make sure that I get it right. But for the moral of the story, you got the businessman that built his house on the sand, fast, quick, no structure, and the other businessman who built his house on the rock. And now let's go to a little Bible verse. Matthew 7:24 through 27. For everyone who hear my words and does them will be like a wise man who built his house on the rock. And the rains fell, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat on that house, and it did not fall, because it had been founded on a rock. But everyone who hears these words of mine and does not do them will be like a foolish man who built his house on the sand. And the rains fell, and the winds blew, and the rains beat upon the house, and it fell, and a great fall that was. Ooh, I got goosebumps from saying that. I got goosebumps. That is a beautiful Bible verse right
The
there.
rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against that house. Yet it did not fall because it had a foundation on the rock. What an amazing verse. Vinny said it the best.
Man, my heart went out for that. That
It
verse is
did.
just beautiful. Ooh, I'm
Man,
hyped. Thank you guys. Thank you for allowing me to share. And thank you, Ray, for being here as a spectacular consultant of our company. I appreciate it. And dear friend, thank you. Man. Well,
wealth, wealth built on a sand. Hold up.
what happened?
Um,
We still live?
yeah, we're still alive. Give
Let me
me,
check my friends on YouTube. You want to go in commercial?
yeah, go on commercial real quick.
Okay, guys, we're going to go in commercial.